The Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, and the Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, are currently at the Raisina meeting in Delhi. Have a look.
This year we have the special privilege and honor of welcoming both Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and as we welcome both leaders, I am reminded of Prime Minister Modi's words during the first ever visit of an Indian Prime Minister to Israel just 6 months ago. Culturally, both are partners in human value and human legacy. Both the countries know how to respect their traditions and how to overcome difficult circumstances. I recall those words because they are very relevant to this dialogue and its theme today. 2 years ago, under the initiative of Prime Minister Modi's government, this dialogue was curated as a platform where the old and the new, the traditional and the modern, could discover their interdependence in forging a common, shared future for the world. The partnership of human values and human legacy you spoke about are the wellsprings that give nations resilience, the strength to confront the turbulence that is buffeting this troubled world. And these words also emphasize the importance of the theme we are managing today. We are talking about managing disruptive transitions, the need to debate the ideas, the institutions, and the idioms that will create the paradigms that will take the world to the next level. The pace of change induced by technological innovation is unprecedented. It is transforming the way humans interact, altering the way businesses and communities are organized. And societies and nations can find themselves responding to these in very unpredictable ways. Prime Minister Netanyahu leads a nation that is no stranger to volatility, and yet has successfully managed to provide growth, prosperity, and security to its people in an extremely turbulent region. From technological innovations that have ensured food and water security in a parched environment, to creating one of the most vibrant startup ecosystems nurtured by a world-class defense and technology industry, the prowess of Israel has made light of the greatest challenges to the security and well-being of its people. And Prime Minister Netanyahu, when speaking of the partnership between our two countries, had evoked his daringly simple mathematical formula for success: I2T2. Indian talent times Israeli technology. Implement this formula and the result is exponential. We indeed find ourselves in a world which promises exponential jumps in knowledge systems, possible through previously unimaginable collaborative frameworks, collaborative networks across diverse cultures, societies, and nations that link man and machine today. Sometimes these can be a source of disruption, but managed well, they can be a source for exponential growth. The presence of both Prime Ministers here serves to remind us of the importance of partnerships where our diversity, the uniqueness of each, gives us strength multiplied several times over. And at the Raisina Dialogue, we celebrate diversity. This year, we have brought together more than 500 leaders, thinkers, and practitioners from 90 countries who, over the next 3 days, will be engaged in intense conversations on an expansive host of issues confronting the world. And in the presence of these two Prime Ministers who have time and again underscored the role of youth in spurring innovation, I would especially like to point out the 49 young Raisina fellows.
These are some excerpts coming out from the Raisina Dialogue. Remember, is the most high-profile meeting, geopolitical meeting happening in India. Guest of honor is the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. You can see him right now sitting beside the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Also accompanying them is Sushma Swaraj, India's Ministry of Foreign Affairs.